don't know if I'm live. I'm 2 minutes late. How do I know if I'm live? Let's see.
You need a website.
Oops.
Why not do it yourself?
Sorry. Meant to take an ad off. Hi. Hi, guys. Hopefully, hey, Shannon. Let's give everybody just a few minutes to come on. I know I kind of gave everybody last minute notice. I decided to do a live debt-free Friday like 2 days ago. And I have my coffee. I hope you guys have your coffee. I usually like to drink my coffee a lot earlier, but I like literally just scarfed down my breakfast because all morning long I was like panicking because I thought I lost my wallet. You guys ever do that? Like I probably haven't lost my wallet. I did it once when I was in high school, but since then, like I'm like crazy about my wallet. Like, oh my gosh, my wallet. And I could not find it anywhere this morning. And so all morning long, I was hunting, like just like looking through my work bag. I looked through my car. I thought I maybe left it at work. I called my coworkers to look through my workspace. Could not find it. So I started panicking and like thinking. I checked my cards, and nobody had used it. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm probably just lost. It's probably just lost. I could tell myself, calm down. And I just started panicking like, oh, I'm going to have to cancel my cards. And, you know, like we don't have that many cards, but it's the whole process of getting your license. And then I saw an Instagram post from, where's my phone? Hold on, guys. Babe, can you hand me my phone real quick, please? Sorry. I saw a post from Doreen Virtue on Instagram, and she is a Christian who talks about angels quite a bit. And she had, it just so happened when I was scrolling, it said, don't worry, God has your back. And something told me, I started praying that I find my wallet. Don't you know, guys, it was in my work bag. And I promise you, I dumped my work bag out this morning. And the power of the Lord is real. You know, I know not everybody who watches me is Christian, but for those who are, the power of the Lord is real. And I promise you, he put my wallet in there because it wasn't in there this morning. But anyway, I'm sorry, I'm ranting. Hello, everyone. Hello. Let me scroll back up. Hi, Sissy Simone. Hey, Erin. Hi, Chastain, Lindsay, Mimi, Susanna, Dolores, Catherine, Melody, Mimi, Dammy. Hey, girl. Dammy is one of my star students in Overbudget to Overjoyed. Takesha, Julie, April, welcome everybody. So where's everybody from? You guys know I like to do that. Won't he do it? Yes, I'm telling you, the Lord, the power of the Lord is real. He's right on time, Melody. You were right about that. He's always on time. So, but anyway, where's everybody from this morning? We're just gonna have like a casual. Listen, I don't have anything planned. I just want to talk from the heart. Let's communicate. You know, I'm here to serve you guys, my audience. And it's important that I connect with you guys so I know what's going on in your lives so that I can provide stuff that helps you. So that's really what I want to do for today. Let's see, Kentucky, we got Texas in the house, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Susanna, I love Florida. Canada, Erin's from Canada. I know your name in picture, Erin. Let's see. This happened to me too. We lost my husband's wallet with all of our wedding gift cards in it. Oh, looked everywhere. Said a prayer to St. Anthony and the wallet popped up on his bedside table. What? Crazy. Raleigh, we got Texas in the house, Chicago, California, Kentucky. Good morning, ATL. You're right around the corner, girl. Takesha. Seattle, West Virginia, Michigan, North Carolina, Birmingham, Queens, New York's in the house, Las Vegas, Queen City, ATL. Please have the live chats. Please has a live chat charted. Yes, it's here. It's here, Dammy. The live chat should be right over here, in the description box to the. Good morning, guys. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Friday morning. If it's morning time for you, maybe it's in the afternoon. Maybe it's super early if you're on the West Coast, but Jackson, Mississippi, like the dancing dolls. That's cool. So anyway, so what's going on, guys? Let's just chat. Let's talk. What's going on in your mind? I'm going to give you some updates about me and some plans that I have for Debt Free Friday for the future. And I want to kind of get you guys' feedback on it and just to connect, really. You know, if there's anything that you're struggling with right now, let's just talk with each other. Oh, Julie, it's 8 a.m. in California. Girl, you love me for being up this early. Thank you. That early. I appreciate it. Thank you. When we went to Vegas a couple of months ago, we were getting up so early because I feel like the days are so long there because, you know, your body's still on East Coast time, but it was nice having a nice long day. Julie says, I have a budgeting question with the spreadsheet. How do you do with adjustments mid-year? So what I do with adjustments mid-year, Julie, and this is something that I cover in detail with my course. And if you guys want to know anything more about my course, enrollment is open. It's only going to be open through the weekend. The link is in the description box. But if you have adjustments mid-year and you realize you're spending more or spending less, or maybe you have more income, or maybe you have less income coming in, you're going to take that amount in the middle of the year, delete the future amounts, and then whatever you think or project that you're going to make or you're going to spend for the remaining of the year, you fill that in the spreadsheet, what you think it will be. Let's see. Tatiana, I hope I'm saying your name right. How do you budget for vacation and summer activities? Great question. I do budget for, actually, we've been budgeting for this Disney trip coming up for quite a while, and I'll be doing, and let me know in the comments, type of 1 if you'd be interested in a series of videos called Debt Free Disney, and it's how I planned our Disney trip on a budget. I did a lot of research. I saved like 40% on the price for this Disney trip. We're going for a whole week. Type of 1 in the chat box if you guys would be interested in that. But how we save for vacationing the same way we do all of our sinking funds. We start a sinking fund and we just keep putting money to it. Even if we don't think we're going to use that money within the year or two, we still just keep putting money in it until we know we're going to use it. Like, we didn't know we were going to go to Disney. Well, I knew last year that we were going to have a Disney trip this year, but we just keep putting money in that vacation fund every year because we don't know what our plans are going to be, but we know we want to take a vacation. So we just put that money away every single month. And that's how we do all of our sinking funds. We just continue to put money in there until we need to use the money, and that's when we take it out. Oh, everybody said, yeah, I'm seeing a lot of 1s. Awesome. Okay. So that's what I'm going to be planning coming up. That's what's going to be coming up within the next couple of weeks. I'm going to do a Debt Free Disney, and it's going to be all about how I'm planning our Disney trip, what my plans are to save money. I probably won't start posting until we get back because I really want to make sure that what we're doing worked. I mean, I know how we booked the trip definitely saved us money. But as far as when you get there in the parks, I have some ideas that I want to do, and I'll probably share those when I get back. And I'm probably going to vlog the trip as well. Let's see. Julie says, example, my childcare goes up just a bit next school year. Well, that increase in childcare, you definitely want to account for that in your budget. If you know it's going to be going up next year meaning probably September or August, depends on where you live, change that amount for September and August, or for September through December, to reflect the amount that it's going to go up in. And then leave whatever you spent, you know, January through August as what it currently is. How do you deal with medical bills? Oh, well, honestly, I deal with medical bills the minute that they come in. I just pay them off. And the reason why we do that is because even though we both have healthcare insurance and everything, not everything's covered in insurance. We know that there's so many issues with healthcare, especially now. So what we do is we have a sinking fund called just doctor bills, or medical, excuse me. We have a sinking fund called medical, and I put a certain amount away each month, and we keep doing that regardless if we think we're going to have any kind of issues coming up, because that's something that you can't predict. You know, you pray that everybody will be healthy, but if anything were to happen, you want to make sure you have a cash reserve set aside for that. And that's what we do with medical bills. Now, if a medical bill came in, like a large medical bill that we didn't plan for at all, I would pay down as much as I can with whatever we have saved in our sinking fund. And then I would call the hospital or doctor or whatever and try to arrange something, a payment plan or something, to pay it off as fast as possible. And that's where all my extra money would go until it was paid down. Guys, I'm going to fix my lighting for a second. Sorry. I was like rushing because, like I said, I just did not have my stuff set up because it was, you know, I was looking for my wallet. But anyway, okay. So let's see. Sissy Simone said, unfortunately, I'm struggling to get my sinking funds back on track since I had to get a major repair on my car, which caused me to pull money from other places. I just about cried. You know, Sissy Simone, I went through the same thing. We went through the same thing about 2 years ago, and we had gotten so used to like having our savings account at a certain amount, and I had all these sinking funds fully funded, and everything was great. And then bam, life hit us, and we had all these expenses coming up from anywhere. And I felt myself getting really down because I had to spend the money, right? You guys know, if you've been a subscriber to my channel for a while, you guys know that I'm a money hoarder. I like to hoard money. I teach you how to become a money hoarder in my course. And I just don't like to spend the money. But then, you know what? That is what we have these sinking funds for, right? These sinking funds aren't long-term savings, right? We're not going to retire on our sinking funds, right? That's what they're there for. They're there for this, so you don't have to turn for a credit card. So don't beat yourself up about it. Don't cry about it. Be thankful that you had, oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I should have cut my phone off. Be thankful that you had the money in your sinking funds to pay for it, right? You didn't have to turn for a credit card. Applaud yourself for that, girl, because most people, even if they had the money in the savings account, they always just want to turn to that plastic, that card, and say, oh, I'll just pay it later. But you had the courage to use that cash, and I know it's hard, but be thankful that you had that cash to use, because that's what it's for. Helby and I are diving into baby step 1 starting May 1st. Thanks to you. Woohoo! Chelsea, go girl. Well, that's awesome. And you are going to attack baby step. You're just going to tackle it. You're going to attack it quick. You get that momentum going. You won't be able to stop. Congratulations. Said, can spring cleaning be considered a struggle? I have 3 boys ages 6, 3, and 8 months, and a husband, so 4 boys, and it seems like I cannot knock this off the list. Well, Chastain girl, yes, it can be a struggle. Let me just tell you guys this. The lady that used to clean with me, she hasn't been cleaning for me for a while, so I've been having to keep up with it myself. Y'all, it is no joke. You know, I work full time. I got the girls. We're in activities every night. There's something that we have to do, and it is a struggle because I don't want to spend my weekends cleaning. Who wants to do that, right? So I am in the process of coming up. And type of 1, if you guys would be interested in me posting a video about this, of me trying to come up with a cleaning routine for the whole house. You know, my house, it's just a lot for me to try to take on as one person. So I have to delegate. We have certain days and nights that I need to do certain things. It's like, I only have about 20 minutes after the kids go to bed, and, you know, all the whole, you know, we ate, I played with the girls, everybody had bath time, we read, and the girls go to bed. I only have about 20 minutes until I'm ready to rest and relax for myself, you know? So in that 20 minutes, I've got a lot to do, and I have to break it out. And I'm thinking about posting a video about that on my schedule, on my cleaning schedule as a working mom. So if you guys would be interested in that, let me know in the chat box. But it is a struggle, but you know what, girl? Do what you can. Know that this is just a season of your life, and that it will pass. Your kids are going to get older. So, you know, just take it for that, you know, and accept it and be okay with it. And the people who come over to your house and visit, they need to understand and know this is a season of your life you're in. You're not going to have a perfectly clean house. Not everybody's house. Not everybody's like really good at cleaning. Like I look at videos like how Jen does it. She is so good at cleaning. And I just am not naturally good at cleaning like that, you know, and that's okay. We all are talented in different ways. So if cleaning's not your thing, well, do what you can, and so on and so forth. Your house will survive, right? Okay. Debt-free Disney would be awesome. Series, awesome. Okay, I'm definitely going to do that. Cheyenne said, every time we get our credit balances paid down a little bit, we have to end up using it for something unexpected. It's so expensive in California living check to check on one income. I bet. I mean, I can only imagine living in California and how expensive it is. But what you're going to have to do is you need to really sit down and fill out the budget spreadsheet and create a plan for you and with the income that you currently have and the expenses that you currently have, and see what you can cut out. But you really have to sit and take the time to fill my budgeting spreadsheet out. I should have linked it in the description box, sorry. But you can download it. I will add it after we're done live streaming. I will add it to the description box so that you can download it and you know, go from there. Let's see. Takesha said, pay off debt or save first. Well, it's kind of both at the same time. This is something that I go over in detail in my course, but you do need to save a little bit for any kind of expenses that you know that are going to be arising within the next, you know, year or so, and then throw all your cash at your debt. Dolores said, I called the hospital to ask for payment arrangements. They had us apply for something called compassionate care. Made our $1,800 medical bill $350. Wow. I wonder if that's a state program or a federal program. That's amazing. Mimi said, family of 7 currently living in a townhome have to spend $5,000 for a special assessment to the association. Oh, $5,000, a one-time payment? That sounds crazy. Also currently have credit card bills and home equity line of credit to pay back. You can do it. With the right plan, you can do it. Sissy Simone says, I swear you know exactly what to say. Thank you all. Thank you, Sissy. I see all this. Mimi says, I see all this to say we definitely want to move into a single family home, but keep our townhome as a rental property in which we will need to make upgrades to and minor repairs. Do you advise we pay everything off first, then save for a home, or save at the same time? I definitely suggest that you pay all your credit cards. If you have credit cards, student loans and all that, pay all of that off first, and then focus on saving for a home and buying a new home. Chelsea says your positivity is contagious. Thank you. I try to be. I want to be that positive light for you guys when you feel like, you know, you're drowning in debt, or you just don't know where to go, or even if you feel like, you know, as moms sometimes, and as wives, and even if you're not a wife or a mother, just as a woman in general, we have so many pressures on us, and not only just societal pressures, but pressures within the home to, like, you got to take care of your husband, you got to take care of your kids, you got to take care of your home. We need to meal plan. We got to grocery shop. We've got to clean. We've got to cook. You know, it's a lot, and it's a lot to feel like just, oh, I'm just never going to get anything done. That's why I wanted to create my channel, to let you know that you can get it done. You know, I work full time. I got 2 small kids. I have a husband that needs me. We have a home I need to take care of, and I somehow end up able to do it because I remain positive. Because there was a point in period when it was so much, like, it was probably right after I had Ava, which is our youngest. I just felt like everything was just like crumbling. Like, the house was a mess. You know, every little thing my husband did annoyed me. And I figured out a way to overcome that. And it all starts with right here and how we think. And as a matter of fact, I was thinking about creating this special kit, and I'm going to be calling it, you know, a working mom or busy mom's survival kit. Type a 1 in the description box or in the chat box if you'd be interested in that. But essentially what it would be is, like, it's almost like a course, a series of videos. We're going to dive deep, teach you how to, you know, really almost balance everything, because, you know, balancing or having it all, there's no such thing of having it all in balance. You know, you've got to just do what you feel is right for you. So I was thinking about creating a course that really, and it's going to be super, super, super affordable, even though creating courses is not cheap, but I want this to be affordable for everybody. Where, you know, we're going to focus on meal planning, we're going to focus on cleaning, we're going to focus on, you know, our relationship with our husbands and our kids, and how to really do it all with actionable steps. Is that something that you guys would be interested in? Type a 1 in the description box. Let me scroll down and see. Good. Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome to know. I'm really, really, really thinking about doing that. But, you know, like I said, each season passes. Try to enjoy the season that you're in, because, you know, who knows if you'll see this season again. Let's see. Let me scroll back up. Dolores said, I have the hardest time sticking to routines. You know why, Dolores? Because you haven't found the right one yet, girl. When you find the right one, it's not going to feel like a routine. It's just going to feel like it's natural. Like, nobody says I have a hard time brushing my teeth. Nobody says that, because you know it's just a natural part of your life. you just brush your teeth, or I have a hard time showering, or, you know, your basic everyday needs. You don't have a hard time eating, right? Because it's a part of your life. And when you figure out a way to incorporate something that you need to do as a part of your life, instead of just a routine that you don't like, it becomes easier. My spring cleaning routine is grandmother. Thank God she's my savior. Amen. Amen to him. I wish my grandmothers were still alive. That's such a blessing. You're really blessed to have that. But I've put things in place, but don't do anything. What ad? Do you guys see ads? But I monetize this. I apologize. I kind of just set it up, and I think my videos are automatically have ads on it when I upload. Julie said, just the same for me. So many activities and work that house goes to the side. Yeah, and you know what? That's okay. Your whole house does not have to be immaculate. Maybe just try to keep up the rooms that you are in the most. For us, it's like our kitchen, our family room, and the bathroom downstairs. If I can keep those up, I'm happy and I'm okay with that. Like my office, this right here stays a mess because the kids come in here and play while I'm working, or just stuff gets piled all over the place. Sometimes I get backed up on my filing, and you know what? It is what it is. I can get to it. But as long as I can keep the kitchen clean, our family room area, and then the bathroom downstairs, I'm good to go. Let's see. Mimi, same. I have notification on my phone for 3 deep cleaning things to do a week. It would be so easy if I'd actually do it, but I won't. Well, Dolores, maybe having 3 things on your phone to do in a week is a bit much. You know, try making it just one thing that you want to do. And for me, like for instance, I'll take doing the toy room upstairs. I had that on my, seriously, I could probably pull it up in my planner. I was writing it in my planner. I kid you not, for about 6 months. I kept writing it in my planner, Never, ever did it. Okay. But then I finally, my friend wrote the book about, you know, about decluttering in 20 minutes. And that's right up my alley because I only have those 20 minutes, right? So I ended up doing these 20-minute sessions, and it worked. And then I got so motivated and pumped about it, I just wanted to finish it. So I took a day and I just finished the whole thing after about 3 or 4 20-minute sessions. And it felt amazing, guys, like amazing. You know, once you do it, because honestly, procrastination, something that I learned about procrastination is that people who procrastinate, which is me, okay, they use it as a means to deal with stress, right? Nobody says, oh, I'm just going to procrastinate today. It's a way to make you feel better about the stress that's in your life. So think about why you want to procrastinate. Like maybe we procrastinate with our phones. You know, oh, let me just get on Instagram a little bit. You're just pushing back what needs to be done because maybe you feel stressed about it. So once you get to that source and say, okay, I'm stressed out, maybe I need to reduce my to-do list. You know, we're only human. Reduce my to-do list for something that's more feasible for me. And then it motivates you to get it done. Yes, please. I'm a working mom, full-time college student as well. Wow, Catherine, hats off to you, girl. Hats off to you. That's amazing. Keep going. How does one start a sinking fund when you have to pay also for the medical bills from 2 surgeries? I have been trying so hard to cut back on grocery amount. Well, Holly, I wouldn't even start a sinking funds until you pay off your medical bills. Focus on your medical bills. Don't try to take on too much. You know what I mean? Focus on your medical bills. And then maybe if you know an expense is coming, start a sinking fund for that. You know, I know Dave Ramsey always says, you know, save $1,000, then throw all your cash at your debt, then start your emergency fund. But for me, we couldn't do it that way because we'd probably still be in debt if I did it that way, because stuff would come up and I'd be like, I know this is coming up, but I don't want to just if I would have taken all of my cash to throw it at our debt and then didn't have any cash for the expenses coming up, it's like a vicious cycle that you're in. So if you know an expense is coming up, save for that. But until then, you want to throw all your cash at your medical bills. Let's see. Are you still meal prepping? Oh gosh, meal prepping. In my head, I'm meal prepping, yes. With meal prepping, I go through these waves. Like one week I want to meal prep, and then the next month I'm like, meal prepping just makes the hairs on my head hurt. So I go through waves. I'm getting better. I think I finally found a system, something that's working for me, and I'm going to be sharing with you soon. I'm getting better at it. But yeah, it goes in waves. So yes and no, I guess. Cleaning is not my thing at all either. Yeah, I just don't enjoy it. Hi, Janessa. Yes, Dolores. I was thinking this morning, look at my house. What is wrong with me? I'm tired. That's what. Yes, grant yourself grace. Listen, not everybody's house is as immaculate as you see on YouTube sometimes. And that's okay. It's okay. Like there's nothing wrong with that. It looks like you're on a radio show because of my mic, probably. South Carolina State does not pay their employees very well. Cost of living wise, I wish I knew how people do it. I listen to Dave Ramsey, but no one that makes under 70,000 gets on the show when asking on air. I've seen people make under 70,000 and do a debt-free scream for sure. Yeah, I've seen that. That happens. If you feel like your income, is not supporting your lifestyle, then you need to adjust your lifestyle or figure out how to make more income. It's as simple as that. And you have, those are the things that you have the power to do, right? You don't have the power to walk into your job and say, hey, pay me more money. But you do have the power to maybe create a side hustle. You do have the power to maybe try to change industries, realistically try to change your industries, or try to find a new job that's going to pay you a little bit better, or you really, really have the power to change your lifestyle to reflect the income that you make. And that's a problem, I think, with a lot of people. And that's the thing with how society puts so many things in our faces all the time. Like, you need this big, beautiful new house, or you need those cars, you need to go shopping, you need to take your kids on a Disney cruise. You know what I mean? But we have to have the power to say, no, this is the lifestyle that I want to live. This is the lifestyle that me and my family can afford, and I can still save for the future. Let's see. I didn't know if anyone ever asked you, but why do you think there aren't a lot of men doing these types of debt-free vlogs? That's interesting. No, I don't think anybody's ever asked me that. I don't know why. I don't really follow a lot of men on YouTube, period. So there very well could be men talking about their debt-free vlogs, but I just don't know because I don't really follow too many men. Like I could probably name them on my hand. Tim from Video Creators. He's probably the only one. And I know he's a Dave Ramsey fan. And he lives a Dave Ramsey lifestyle. Dead is Dumb. They do it as a family. Ty and Talent, they do it as a family. So, honestly, and then the thing with men and money as well, that is like a, what's the word I'm looking for? When it comes to men and their finances and their money, it's like an ego thing for men as well, I think. Whereas women, we can connect on that level and try to help each other on that level. But for men to connect on that level, I think that's a lot harder for them. And as a matter of fact, my husband has a whole lesson in my course in my course Overbudget to Overjoyed that talks about that, and that talks about how to lead your family financially. But yeah, I think it's harder for men to open up at that level. How do you budget living paycheck to paycheck? It seems impossible to save a large amount of money. Tiana, you need to take my course, Tiana, because we talk about in detail in my course how to not, you stop living paycheck to paycheck. When you take a step back, right? Don't be so close to it where it's like, all right, let's say, for instance, I get paid $1,000. Now I need to budget this $1,000 for just this week. We're going to spend this much on groceries. We're going to spend this much on rent. We're going to spend this much on this and this and this and that. Step back from it. Okay, look at the big picture. And like I said, we go into detail about this in the course. Then at that point, when you realize, okay, my lifestyle is not supporting, my income is not supporting my lifestyle, and this lifestyle that I want to live is not supporting my income or my financial goals and dreams, then you could start making changes from it. And that's when you stop living paycheck to paycheck, when you live within your means and you have a healthy relationship with money and you have the right money mindset. That's when you stop living paycheck to paycheck. Let's see. I don't have kids, but I'm in. I have good credit, but I need more money coming in. I don't work much because my kids are really young. My husband pays the rent and large expenses. I feel you, girl. Do your own thing. Listen, it's not just YouTube. I mean, you could start a YouTube channel for sure. Even though YouTube's going through some things right now with ads. And I know if you want to start a new channel, it's like you have to have so many views before you can start monetizing it. But YouTube's not the only way, girl. You Etsy, you know, if you're creative, you can make something and sell it on Etsy. You could sell stuff on Amazon. You can be an Amazon seller. There are whole courses that teach people how to do that. You can become an eBay seller. I mean, there's wholesale and then sell it yourself, create your own boutique or something like that. There are so many ways, guys. With the power of this, and this meaning this is representing the internet, if you just research it and do the time, there are so many ways to create extra income for your family. So many ways. You could become a VA. Let's see. We paid off all our credit cards and a car note. We have been in this place before, but I fear we will go back in debt if we don't budget. How do you figure out how much to budget for things like, well, first of all, caffeinated mama, I'm caffeinated too, girl. You have to create a budget. And if you haven't downloaded my budgeting spreadsheet, download it. I'm sorry it's not in the description box. I should probably do that. I will make sure to do that after we're done live streaming. But budgeting spreadsheet and go from there. You need to learn how to have a healthy relationship with money. Something that I teach in detail in my course is how to have a healthy relationship with money, how to have the right money mindset. And you guys, you know, has anybody here taken my course? Now I know Dammy has. Is anybody else a student of my course? Let me know in the description box. Let's see. Sorry, I'm like so behind in the comments. I'm like up high. I need to scroll down. But you need to have, like I said, the right money mindset, and that comes when you have the right money mindset and have a healthy relationship with money. That is when you will never ever turn back to debt. You'll never look at it as an option again for you and your family. Click the link in the description box to learn more about my course, though, because I go in detail about that in my course. There was an ad before the video started. Oh. I reminded my phone to do one thing every day to stay on top of my cleaning in the house. I need to get on track. Yeah, just do one thing and it makes you feel good if you do it. But you know what? If you don't do it, it's okay. I would suggest maybe 2 things a week for cleaning. You know, because there'll be maybe some nights like when the girls have swimming, I don't get home until we don't get home until sometimes 7:30, 8 o'clock. They still have to eat, or we'll pick up Chipotle. They'll eat at home. We quickly give them a bath and they go straight to bed. And I'm exhausted at that point because I had been working all day. Then we meet up at the swim place. They go to swim. Then we have to come home and I have to feed them, bathe them, put them to bed. And by the end of the day, listen, I'm tired. I didn't get a chance to do my 20-minute cleanup that day. And that's fine. I'm not going to beat myself up about it. I'm going to move on. And the next day, I will try to get to it. And if I don't, that's okay too. Maybe I'm having a week where, and I just had this not too long ago, maybe like a week or so ago, I had this week where I was just like in the slumps. Like I was just like, I don't feel like doing anything. I don't feel like filming. I don't feel like working. I don't feel like cooking. I don't feel like cleaning. I don't feel like feel like doing anything. So that for that entire week, I didn't do anything. I just spent time with my kids. You know, I cared for them and I cooked, of course, because we had to eat. And that's it. I didn't clean anything. I didn't film anything because I don't like to be fake on film. Like, I feel like you guys would be able to tell if I'm not in a good mood or if I'm not feeling it. You know what I mean? So I didn't do anything and I let myself do that. I let myself rest. And guess what? I came back so rejuvenated, so motivated, so ready to tackle everything. And so sometimes you have to do that for yourself. I am the worst at meal planning since my kids and husband are picky and I'm a vegan. We spend a lot on the grocery budget. I get you on the picky thing. Zara's going through an extreme picky phase. And you know what? I realized with her, she likes to eat the same thing every single day. So I'll give her the same thing until she's tired of it. And that will just have to be that, you know? I'm a mom of 5 and 9 and and under, work full-time and homeschool. I'm tired. Oh my gosh, you work full-time and homeschool? Wow, girl. That is no joke. So who are your kids? So where do your kids go when you're at work? Do you and your husband have like alternating shifts? Hi, Sodbuster Living. Oh, working from home with multiple jobs. I'm with you, girl. Mom of 5, homeschooling 9 and under, working from home with multiple jobs. Wow. You guys, seriously, like, you guys motivate me. That is motivating to me. You know, I can't complain if you're a mom of 5 and all your kids are young and you homeschool them and you work from home, like, and you still keep up with your housework like that. My hat's off to you. Praise, you know, seriously, we need to praise each other more. Okay, we need to lift each other up, be there for each other. You know what I mean? That's what I kind of want to build in my Facebook group and in my comments and stuff, and my course community, is to lift each other up, guys. Praise each other, because not everybody lives in a home where the husband really values what they do. Now, thankfully, my husband values what I do. Like, he's very appreciative and he understands the amount of work I put into our home and outside of our home. And he's grateful for that. But I also have a friend who has a husband who just doesn't think anything of it. You know what I mean? And so sometimes that can be really discouraging to our confidence. And that's another thing I wanted to focus on in the Working Mom Survival Kit. Sorry, guys, my brain is like bouncing. Is confidence. The importance of having confidence as a mother and a wife, and how that can really change your life. And I'm serious. It can really, really change your life. But anyway, you know, we need to be there for each other more. I say all that to say we just really need to support each other, because that's amazing. We can learn so much from each other. You are empowering. So glad I came across your channel. Oh, thank you. Hashtag Black Girl Magic. Thank you, Cheyenne. That's very sweet. I wish I was able to come up with a way to work from home. Well, you know what, Mimi? Ask your job. You know, I don't know if you have a job where you're able to work from home, but if you're able to do the things from home, you need to ask. I mean, that's what happened with me. And I ended up being able to work from home one day a week. And it's helped us tremendously with me being able to work from home one day a week. It helps so much, because you can like do laundry while you're working. You can start a meal while you're working. You can clean while you're working. I know it's a lot of things that you can do. I know not everybody's job you're able to do that, but if you have a job where you're able to work from home, like if you have a laptop and you're just able to work from home, I suggest really talking to your employer about it. Let's see. Do your kids go to private school? Rose's beauty bag asked. Yes, Zara goes to private school. She goes to a Montessori school. It's a Montessori school. I guess you can consider that private. And Ava goes to a private daycare. We have 2 kids in daycare paying $1,400 a month in daycare. I feel you, Jennifer. I feel you. It's an expensive, it's an investment. You know what I mean? And that's one thing that I'm so happy that we're debt free, because we're able to make decisions about our kids and we don't have to worry about money, like money not being a factor. We can make these decisions based on what we feel is best for our kids, regardless of the money. And that's the power. That is the power that comes with being debt free. Okay, that's the power that comes when you have an excess and inflow of cash coming in, because you're able to make decisions regardless of where you are financially. And that's what we wanted to do for our kids. And so that's why we're able to pay so much in daycare. Now, or in tuition. Now, does it hurt? Yes. It hurts, because there's a lot of other things we could do with that money. Like, for instance, we could probably finish our basement and just like 6 months worth of tuition. But you know what? This is what we want to do. Zara's thriving in it. I don't regret it, not one bit. And I think it's awesome. So, but I feel you, Jennifer. How gazelle intense should I be on baby step 6? Well, you know, people have different ideas about that. Sorry, I'm just people. There are a lot of people who think that don't agree with me, you know, on this. But, you know, I always say you have to just do what's best for you and your family. Now, for me, am I gazelle intense on baby steps 4, 5, and 6? Because that's where we're at. No, I don't have a desire. Okay, so let me just put it like this way. We invest 15% of our income. That's important. Okay, baby step 4 is to me just as important as paying off all your debt, like, for sure. And of course you want to save for your kids' college. Are we aggressively saving for their college as we are aggressively saving for our retirement? No, but we're still saving for their college, because it's my prayer that by the time they go to college, you know, we won't have a mortgage, we won't have as any expenses, I'm hoping. And so that we'll be able to cash flow a lot of it, but we still save for their college. You know, I don't know how much college will be at that point. You know what I mean? Lord knows how much it'll be. So you don't even know, you know. Now, baby step 6, you know, paying off your home early. We have like 11 or 12 years left. I think 11 years at this point. And Zara will be, by the time Zara goes to college, that was my goal. I don't want to have a home. So am I going to pay more to pay that off early within the 10 or 11 years? No, because I'm comfortable with that. I'd rather put my money and invest it into retirement. That's just my opinion. Some people want to just go all gazelle intense on their home and completely pay their home off and don't, you know, invest 15% of their income. And that's the road they want to take. Is that road wrong? No, absolutely not. That's what they want to do. But for me, that's just not the road that I want to take, because I'm into investments. I like that kind of stuff. I do a lot of research on it. I just know the power of investing and compounding interest. And to me, it's more valuable to have that than to pay my home off early, an extra 5 years early. You know what I mean? So that's just my opinion. But is someone else's opinion who says pay off your mortgage now wrong? Absolutely not. You just have to sit down and think about what's your long-term financial goals. That's another thing that I'm going to be doing is my investing 101 series. Type a 1 in the chat if you guys are going to be interested in that. But I'm definitely, I think I mentioned it in a video a while back, and everybody in the comments were saying that they would really, really enjoy that. And some people didn't know what investing meant. They don't know what some of the terminology is. And I'll tell you this right now, the finance industry purposely makes it that hard, you know, and I really want to make it so that's attainable to everyone, you know, to how important investing is and how powerful it is, you know. So I'm thinking about doing the investing 101 series, and then I'm thinking about doing a webinar about how to find a good financial planner that is honest and what you need to do with your 401k. Because if you're just blindly just choosing where your money goes, then you're probably losing out on a lot of money. And then also about how to invest on your own, you know, where to invest, what I invest in, what works for us, what doesn't, you know what I mean? So I'm thinking about doing that. So like I said, type 1 if you'd be interested in that, but sorry, I kind of went off on a tangent. Let me find the comments. Feeling down in the dumps. Don't feel down in the dumps, Dolores. Lift yourself up, girl. You got a beautiful family to take care of, you know, and a home, beautiful home to take care of. So that's a blessing. So you always want to remember that. Laundry is supposed to be every day. There are 7 of us. So that's the smart thing to do. Same with bathrooms. But vacuuming, mopping, cleaning, the trash can, and all that extra stuff, I do nothing. And then on Saturday, I'm hating life. Mimi, you don't want to pile all that stuff up on you and spend your every Saturday doing that, because that's how you burn yourself out. That's how you have mental breakdowns. And I'm serious. Like, I have friends who have literally just had mental breakdowns with their husbands. You don't want to do that. And if it depends on how old your kids are, you need to get your kids involved in that. I'm assuming that maybe your oldest would be at least 7 if you have 7 children. The 7-year-old needs to be taking on a lot of that responsibility. The 7-year-old can do laundry. The 7-year-old can fold clothes and put it away. The 7-year-old should be able to do dishes. The 7-year-old should be able to take care of trash. I'm just saying, you need to make it a family effort. Hello, you're a super mom. Russia is watching you. You are my idol. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Sasha. Hey, Tracy. Can't stay since I'm going to work in a minute, but I just wanted to drop in with the whole, I loved your course and we are going strong. I recommend it to everyone. Oh, Tracy is so sweet. Tracy Parker. She's a student of mine. She's just in the comments, but I'm just now reading it, so she probably isn't seeing it. But Thank you so much, Tracy. I appreciate that. Tracy loves the course. And and if anybody's even thinking about the course, if you guys have any questions about it, you can email me, put it in the chat box here. Let's talk about it, because I really do think it's really, really life-changing and definitely, definitely worth the investment. I feel you. I'm a single mother of a 5-year-old working a full-time job and a part-time, and she's involved in many activities that I have to keep up with. Yeah. And that's what comes first, right, guys? You know what I mean? And just because we're working moms doesn't mean that we put our kids aren't first. You know what I mean? That's not what I get so frustrated. And I sometimes thinking about that, like people think working moms don't put their kids first. That's not true. You know what I mean? Their activities and their well-being as an all-around person comes first. And that the whole thing with working mom and stay-at-home mom, listen, we are all working moms. Stay-at-home moms don't just sit down with a cup of coffee watching Real Housewives of Beverly Hills all day. Like, that's not what they're doing. You know what I mean? They're working. They're shoveling kids around. They're cleaning the house. They're cooking. They're meal planning. They're grocery shopping. All of that is work. Well, maybe some people have a luxury life of just laying up, getting pedicures all day, getting their hair done every day. But not us, not my community. We're all working moms. We're all in this together. We all need to uplift and support one another. Our biggest issue is my husband and I have no family or friends with children that can help us. We are our only support system for everything. Well, Savannah, and that's okay. If you and your husband only have each other, you guys need to be each other's biggest cheerleaders, and you can always look to us for support. You guys are doing the best you can, you know what I mean? And you are raising some beautiful kids, you both have careers, like, you're doing the best you can. And that's all anybody can ever ask of you. You know what I mean? So, lift yourself up, support your husband, be there for him. Sometimes men need a lot more support, because we typically have friends we can go to where we can connect on the internet like we're doing right now, and men don't usually do that. So they need a lot more support from us. We've got to be their biggest cheerleader. We've got to be there for them. They need to talk about something about work. We need to be there to listen. They want to talk about something, that you really don't care to listen or really don't care about. You need to pretend like you care and listen. You know what I mean? And it's important that our husbands know that we're there for them. Maybe you could do a 20-minute cleaning challenge on Facebook for a week. Andrea, that's an awesome idea. Let me write that down. I love it when you guys I get all my good ideas from you guys. I don't take any of the credit. I get them all from you. So yeah, that's a really good idea. I'm gonna start that. Let's start it on Monday. Let's enjoy the weekend and relax, right? Start it on Monday. 20-minute cleaning routine. Yeah, we'll have people post pictures. What we can do is post your before picture and then do your 20-minute clean and then post your after picture. 20-minute cleaning challenge. And then maybe we can create a hashtag for Instagram. What do you guys think the hashtag should be? Hashtag 20-min challenge, hashtag 20min challenge. I don't know. What do you guys think the hashtag should be? My daughter goes to Montessori school too and love it. Oh, that's awesome, Sissy Simone. Don't you love it? I love the Montessori way of learning. I think it's awesome. All right, let's see. Mimi says, I was following Dave Ramsey to the letter until I saw your video that it was okay to have more than $1,000 in saving and sinking funds and contribute to retirement. I'll tell you this, that's one thing that I just don't agree with Dave Ramsey about stopping your contribution to your 401k, especially if you have a job that does matching, because you are giving up so much free money. You're giving up free money. Now, I get being gazelle intense, and I love that. And don't get me wrong, I have nothing but the utmost respect to Dave Ramsey. But the free money that you're giving up by just your 401k at all can have detrimental effects to your long-term retirement savings. So, I mean, you're talking about if you stop contributing to your 401k for a year, that can equate to like a decade's worth of income for you when you retire. That's a lot of money, right? So I always say to continue to contribute to your 401k, especially if you have an employer that does the matching. Yes, I strongly believe that everyone has to tailor the plan to their own situation. Gia, my retirement, my internet timed out. You were talking about investing, something you've done on a video on. Oh, I was saying Sodbuster Living. I was saying that I was going to do an investment one-on-one series and then about my channel, but just basically explaining what it means to invest, what stocks are, what index funds are, what mutual funds are. Nothing too detailed, but I was going to just explain that to my audience so you don't feel so confused, because it can get overwhelming, especially if you just watch them say the Dow Jones went down 500 points. Like some people say, like, what the heck does that mean, right? So that's what I was going to explain in my video series. And then I was also going to do a separate webinar that goes a little bit deeper in detail about, you know, the dangers of the finance industry and how people make money off of the financial advisor industry makes billions upon billions, even trillions of dollars off of people like us, and how you need to protect yourself from that, what you need to invest in, what I invest in, like go in detail about the webinar. The webinar would go into detail separately than my YouTube series, but I'm definitely going to do the YouTube series soon, so be on the lookout for that. And then I'll also do the webinar, and you guys can sign up for that when I have it. Again, it was, let's see. Ooh. Should you pay off debt? Somebody said, should you pay off debt or invest first? Sorry guys, I'm like so backed up. You definitely want to pay off debt, Faye. You don't want to, I only say continue to invest in your 401k if you have an employer that matches your 401k matching. Okay, your 401k investing, if you have an employer that matches that, because that's free money you're giving up. That's when I say continue. But if you don't have an employer that matches your 401k, you can stop. I mean, don't start is what I'm saying. If you are contributing to your 401k right now, and then you decide to become debt free, continue contributing whatever you were contributing in, and then focus all your other cash on your debt, because it's detrimental to your long-term savings when you stop contributing to your retirement. Let's see. How do you manage your household throughout the week? Well, I have, I want to say different routines, but it's just a way of living that I do each night. Like I said, I have like a little 20 minutes that I can do all of these things. Like I have that 20 minutes. It's amazing what you can get done in 20 minutes every night, typically, that I do. Some nights I take off, which is fine. But then other nights I like to do what I need to do in those 20 minutes. And that can be cleaning the kitchen, cleaning a bathroom, straightening up the living room, whatever. But I usually have those 20 minutes, and I'll be posting a video about that soon. Online secretary, please explain. I'm looking to transition to work from home with a quickness. I know this will help my family and sanity, but it's so scary. Rakia said, no, I said virtual assistants. VAs are huge, especially for online entrepreneurs like myself. You know, I am actually thinking about hiring a VA right now to help me with my business. And most VAs work from home, and most VAs, you know, just do like have timelines that they need to have stuff done, but you could freely do it when you want to, as long as you get it done by the specific timeline. There's a whole bunch of there are so many opportunities for VAs. You can be a Pinterest VA that just focuses on Pinterest. You know, that's what I meant. I'm assuming that's what you mean when you say online secretary. I'm horrible about making anyone in the house do anything. I know I should, but I struggle with them not doing things right, quote unquote, right. Girl, you need to let that go. As long as it gets done. Yeah, maybe your 7-year-old doesn't know how to fold the towels the way you like them, but they're folded and they're put away, and that's that. You know, we've got to let that perfectionism go. I call that the Pinterest effect. I have a week ago goal that by Saturday I don't have to do a thing. That as long as my list is done by Friday night, I'm happy. Clean bathroom, vacuum, laundry, fold it, and put away. That's an awesome plan, Chelsea. I love that. Yes, one investment. Both working on and stay-at-home mom. Both are terribly exhausting. Oh yes, Chelsea. Both of them are. there's no one that has it easier than the other. Stay-at-home moms don't have it easier than working moms, and working moms don't have it easier than stay-at-home moms. Being a mom, period, is a lot of work. Biggest blessing of our lives, but it's a lot of work. You mentioned in a video how you only pay a small amount of taxes each year so you can get the most out of your paycheck throughout the year. How could I go about that? Well, Portia, there's a lot of factors that go into that. It depends on what tax bracket you're in and your income, and if you have any children, if you're married, if you're single, depends on how you file. But you can adjust your withholdings to reflect how much you want them to withhold. Now you got to be careful, because if they withhold too little, then you'll end up owing taxes. So it takes a while to kind of figure it out and play with it. But if you Google tax withholdings, you should be able to find a website that'll help you determine how much you should have your employer withhold for taxes, so that you don't have to owe. That's the key. You do not want to owe. Well, I'm off Facebook for Lent. I'll be back Monday. Oh, okay. That's when we'll start the 20-minute challenge. Oh, clean. Hashtag clean 20. That's a good one. Hashtag tidy in 20. Hashtag Gia's cleaning challenge. Hashtag tidy in 20. Hashtag 20 to clean. I like tidy in 20. I like tidy in 22. Hashtag clean in 20, tidy in 20. It looks hashtag quick clean. It looks like hashtag tidy in 21. Okay, so that's what our Facebook and Instagram challenge is going to be. Hashtag tiny in 20. I love it. You guys are so resourceful, I swear. What about deep cleaning? Moving furniture, cleaning cupboards, and washing wood floor, woodwork. This is what I find. Girl, who asked me that? Let me see. Serena, is that who asked me that? I could not see it. Sorry. Gotta go, ladies. Oh, bye, Sidebar Living. Have a good afternoon and good weekend. Gia, please do the investing series. I will. I'm definitely going to do that. Someone asked, what about deep cleaning? Well, honestly, it doesn't get done often. When the lady who used to clean my house would come, she would do that. But now that she's not coming right now, it just doesn't get done. You know, and that's fine. It'll get done one day. It'll get done. No, don't get me wrong. I dust, but I don't move the furniture and clean baseboards and all that. But eventually, I don't think that stuff is stuff that needs to be done every week. I could see that stuff maybe getting done every month, once a month, or once every 2 months or something like that. Fly Lady is my inspiration. That's awesome. My husband changed jobs while we were on baby step 2. As soon as he qualified, we started 401k because that matches up to 6%. That's awesome. We did 3% until this August when we are debt free. That's awesome. Where's the application, Gia? The application to what? My course? The link to my course is in the description box. It's called Overbudget to Overjoyed.com if that's what you're talking about. If you itemize or not is a huge deal too. So let's talk about what you guys want to see from my channel more. What would you guys like to see more of? Do you guys want to see more Sunday setup videos? Do you guys want to see more debt-free Fridays? You want to see more investing videos? You want to see more cleaning, organizing videos? What is it that you guys want to see more of? I think the tidy in 20 is a good video series too. Tell me what you guys think in the description box or in the chat box. My 2-year-old does the walls and baseboards. Just went, hey, girl, you got to put them to work. There's nothing wrong with that. My kids like doing that too. But then my OCD starts coming in like, well, they're not really doing it right. But then I have to let it go and just let them do it because at least it's getting done, right? Someone said all of it. Okay. We love them all. Okay. That's good to know. It's good to know that I'm on the right track. What is your Facebook page? I'm sorry, guys. I should have put everything in the description box. Actually, let me see if I can find it really quick. If you look in any of my videos, description boxes, the link to my Facebook group is down there, and then the link to my course is down. Guys, download my templates, my Monday setup checklist, all in the description box. Sorry, I didn't think to put that down there. But once we're done live streaming, I will put it in this description of this video. And then, but in any other video that you guys click of mine on my channel, you should be able to find it. Let's see. Debt-free and investing. Definitely going to do that. More Sunday setup, more cleaning, more budgeting videos. Also, could you do some giveaways, like one free module of your course? You know, Essence, I was thinking about that. I did give my course away before, but I find that when you give it away, people don't typically do it as if they were to buy it. And that's my main goal. It's not about making money. It's about you guys succeeding in it and you guys actually completing it. That's what my main goal is with you guys. Costco, you have taught me so much in your hauls. I didn't even know she had a Facebook group. Yes, I do have a Facebook group. It's in the description box. It's in the description box of every single video. You know what? Let me see if I can just add it right now, because I don't know what I was thinking. Why I didn't think to add it, the information in this, the link to this video. You can't, I would post it in the chat box, but you cannot post links in there. I think it's restricted. So, sorry, Facebook group. I love my Facebook group. You guys are pretty awesome in there. Let's see, sorry, I'm trying to get my jump drive in there. But I will put it in there. But like I said, if you look in the description box of any single one of any of my videos, okay, so now oh, there it is. Meal prep, organizing, budgeting. Oh, I wanted to know if we can exchange Instagram handles so we can follow our new friends. Oh yeah, definitely. I don't know if you guys can try posting a link. Why don't you just post what your username is in the description, in the chat box, and that way people can find you on Instagram. You can't post links because it won't allow you, but you can post what your Instagram usernames are. My Instagram will be in the description box as well. You guys can follow me on Instagram. I love Instagram, and I'm starting to really fall in love with Snapchat as well. Are you guys on Snapchat? Let me know in the description box if you're on Snapchat. I do get a few snaps from some of you. I don't think a lot of you guys are on Snapchat, but it's fun. I feel like I could let loose a little bit more on Snapchat. Let's see. Oh, I want to know. Okay, answer that one. Love saving up to do very soon. Okay, Essence, make sure that Essence said she's saving up for my course. Make sure you're on my email list. To be on my email list, all you have to do is download a free, one of my free templates, either my budgeting template. If you've downloaded it before, then you're probably already on my list and you've probably already been receiving my emails. But you know, I'm gonna just say it on here because I love you guys and I don't keep any secrets, but I will be breaking my course up so that it's more affordable. I'm gonna be selling it module by module for you guys, so you guys can take the module that you feel it would be best for you and your family. So that's something, but to get access to that, you have to be on my email list. So either download my budgeting template, which I hope most of you guys have already done so, but download my budgeting template. Be on my email list so you can get all this great information. I'm going to edit my description right now to include my Facebook group, my Instagram, Pinterest, all of that right now. You guys can join my Facebook group so we could do hashtag tidy in 20. Hashtag tidy in 20. Okay, love it. Okay, so guys, in order to see the description box with all my Facebook links and everything else, refresh the screen and you should see it then. I love your working day routines and setup for the week. Makes me feel like I'm not alone. I do like your finance information. So helpful. Thank you for finding your channels. I was feeling stressed. That's awesome. Thank you. Should you use your 401k to get things paid off? No, Tiana, never do that. Never do that, Tiana. Just focus on cash flow and to pay for things and to pay things off, because the rate that they'll tax you at for pulling money out of your 401k, and then the fees that they give you for dipping into your 401k savings before you're 59 and a half are detrimental. It's just not worth it. So please don't ever do that. Instagram username, Laura777. Okay, I'm writing that down, girl. I'm going to follow you. Whoever shares their Instagram name, I'm going to follow. Do you menu and grocery plan in a certain plan? If you download my meal planning template, or if you've watched my meal planning on a budget video, that's exactly what I do when I meal plan. Watch that video. If you go back to my channel and then search in my videos, meal planning, it should pop up. Chat name, it's in the description box. Refresh the screen if you don't see it in the description box, but it's Marriagemother, I think. I've missed so much. Someone had the nerve to come into my office and talk to me. Mimi, I know what you mean. I feel that way at work too. Like, why are you talking to me? I'm trying to listen to something. I'm trying to watch a video on YouTube. That's hilarious. I know what you mean. Okay, Julie said. Okay, Julie's is. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you guys don't mind me sharing, but I guess you don't if it's in the description box. Oh, that mom. 17. I'm gonna follow you. I signed up. Thanks. Awesome. Let's see. Meal planning, prepping, and budgeting. You guys really like the meal prepping, and I'm going to be doing a series on that too, because I figured out something that I could do on Sundays that saves me so much time during the week, and I'm going to share it in my next Sunday setup video. I was going to film this Sunday, but it's Easter Sunday, so I don't know if I feel like if I'm going to want to film that Sunday. Do you guys think I should film on Sunday even though it's Easter? Leave a comment in the description box or in the chat box if you think I should. Bible study or handling finances the biblical way. Do you tithe? How can I do this with credit card debt? Yes, Jennifer, you can tithe while paying your way out of debt. That's a personal decision for you. You know, what I do, what me and my husband do, we can't, answer that for you. Do we give to our church? Absolutely. You know what I mean? Can you do it while you're trying to pay out of debt? Absolutely, you can. That just depends on your faith. I also use the kielbasa sausage recipe a lot. My family loves it. It's good, right? Yeah, that's a good one. I tried to download your budget template, but I don't have Excel and it didn't convert in Google Docs. Shannon, send me an email, gia@marriagemotherhood.com, and I will send you a Google Docs link. You know what? I think I'm going to change that to include the Google Docs link whenever anybody downloads that template. But Shannon, email me, so I'll have your email address, and I will send you the Google Docs link. Okay, don't forget, gia@marriagemotherhood.com. No, don't use your 401k. No, please don't. You're right, Dolores. Okay, don't forget, guys, join my Facebook group. The link is in the description box. We're going to do this. #TidyIn20. It starts next week. Let's get pumped up about it. No, enjoy Resurrection Day. You're right, Julie. You're right. No, enjoy your Easter. I mean, I enjoy filming, but I do want to just celebrate with the girls. I plan on doing a little Easter egg hunt for them. I'll probably do that Saturday, and we're going to go. Maybe I'll vlog Saturday because I plan on relaxing on Sunday. So maybe I'll vlog Saturday. It'll be a Sunday setup, but on Saturday kind of day. Yes, follow me. I'm trying to build my social media. Okay, Julie, cool. I will definitely follow you. I give to people that are in need. For example, I found out a friend was going to skip her graduation because she couldn't afford the cap and gown. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice, Dolores. That's really, how kind. But yeah, okay, guys, I think that's what I'll do. I will film on Saturday, and we're going to start our TidyIn20 Facebook group challenge. Well, Instagram and Facebook challenge on Monday. So I'll be sending information out about that. And I think that's it, guys. I've been chatting now for over an hour, and I know you guys have things to do on this Saturday. I don't want to distract you. Get those things done. Remember, my course, Overbudget to Overjoyed, will be open this weekend. Now, if you think it's too much or you can't afford it, get on my email list. I'm begging you, get on my email list, because I'm going to be making it, chopping it up so it could be more affordable for people. I don't want money to be the reason why you don't take this course, or cost to be the reason why you don't take this course, because it is literally life-changing. That's what Tracy said in the comments. She recommends it to everyone. She's my student. And I know that I was put here on this earth to educate people about finances, to be a financial educator, and to change people's lives. And this has the power. My course has the power to do that. I put a lot of time in it, a lot of my energy in it. I know that it will help you. So if you're even interested about my course a little bit, get on my email list. How you get on my email list is by downloading one of my free budget templates, my meal planning templates, my Sunday setup checklist. Every single time you download that, you get on my email list. And that's how you guys find out the latest information about me, any kind of challenges that we're going to be doing, anything that I'm offering or talking about that week. That's the information that you'll get from me. You'll usually get an email from me every couple of days because I just like to stay connected to you guys. So, but that's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this live stream. I love live streaming with you guys and connecting. Make sure you guys join my Facebook group, follow me on Instagram so that we can do this challenge. Because listen, we got things we got to do and we're going to do it together. We're going to work through it together. All right, guys, have a great weekend. Be blessed. Happy Easter to those who celebrate. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Oh, please. Okay, one more follow. Sorry, write it down really quick. Oh, hair videos for the kids. Okay, I will do that. Sorry, I'm just looking at the comments. Hair videos for kids. I will definitely do that. Bye, Mimi. Thank you for coming on. Who else wants to share their Instagram? If you share your Instagram, I'm going to follow you. Cam O Mom. I hope I'm writing this down right. Have a blessed weekend, Kelly. Thank you so much. Let's see. Am I missing anything? Okay, I think that's it, guys. Enjoy. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Oh, am I doing this right? I didn't hear.